San Francisco and Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants.
For his lineup against Matt Moore tonight, not a lot of changes, but some notable discussion points and a notable cold spell for Anthony Rizzo, who is hitless 0 for 13 this postseason. Jason Hayward gets a start in right, David Ross at catcher. Those were two positions that we kind of speculated as to what Joe would do on our way to the ballpark tonight. Overall season he had. And a ball, strike 3 starts the night. Moore's 2-2. He swung on and missed. There's that good changeup you talked about once again. And an 0-2 pitch home to Ben Zobrist that's chopped out to second base. Joe Panik gathers it in. Nothing doing against Matt Moore to start the night. Bochy's Game 4 starting lineup. Span, Belton, Posey started out. Pence, Crawford, and Gillespie, the 5 and 6 holes, changing places from last night. Joe Panik, Gregor Blanco, and Matt Moore round things out for San Francisco. We signed on. Lackey's never been better. He does, however, yield an opening base hit to Denard Span and more. Span into second with a leadoff double. Belt sends a drive out to center field. Drifting into left center is Fowler. Span will tag up. Into third with one away. Posey into right field. Hayward back on it to make the catch. Tagging up at third is Span. Throws not even close, and the Giants are on the board first. And a wave and a miss. It's a slider that takes care of Hunter Pence. But for the first time in this series, the Giants are the... A pass that Brandon would like to take back. A swing and a miss. That
didn't go quite as smoothly from there.
That's going to be a tough play. And Gillespie's aboard. Runner goes, and Panik shoots it into left field. Gillespie unable to get past second despite the head start. And the Giants got him looking. Matt Moore bounces the first pitch to Anthony Rizzo, and Lackey pitches out of it. Two runners left stranded through to 1-0 San Francisco in this series. He sends a high fly ball to left. That one well hit. Blanco can't bring it back. David Ross has made it a 1-1 ball game. And a big swing and a miss finishes off the at-bat. Fowler sends a comebacker back to Moore, who smothers it and then almost yanks the throw. But Fowler is retired for route number 2.
The playoffs.
A swing and a miss. Nothing further after the Ross home run. Well, David Ortiz and Mark Teixeira may have gotten more fanfare among retiring players, but none has had a bigger impact in the fall than David Ross. Span doubled and scored in the first. There's a ball smothered by Baez. Ridiculous throw and a ridiculous play. Come on! That's barely humanly possible. Ross's throw down to second is in time to get him.
You gotta be kidding me. This is...
Hanks with a drive well hit to center field. Fowler back at the wall to end the inning. A lot going on there in the bottom of the third. At the end of it, it's still a 1-1 tie. And there's Rizzo's first base hit of the series. Well, you knew he was due. Moore again out of the stretch. The full count pitch got him. That's 5 for Matt. The next 1-2 home. On the ground is shortstop. Crawford to Panik to Belt. They got them both. Nothing comes of the leadoff single. 9.
Man rotation.
Gillespie into right. A 1-out single in the Giants' fourth.
second half. And just yesterday.
Into right. Panic's at it again. Gillespie to third. The 3-1 home. He will not. Ball 4. 2 to more. A base hit into right. Here's Gillespie to score, and the Giants reclaim the lead. An 0-2 pitch to the pitcher. To Rizzo. Into shortstop. Russell gets one. Throw to first, and Lackey can't finish the double play. The run scores. Boy, John did everything he could. He fell on the bag and just couldn't get it done in time. Belt to center field for Fowler, and that'll retire the side. Not before the Giants can play to fair. First 2, as that one's bounced out to shortstop. Gillespie has to dodge the bat, and Baez is safe at first and more. Ball got by Brandon Belt somehow. Baez into third. The pinch hit next. Ross sends that one into shallow right. Pence comes on and makes the catch. Tagging at third is Baez, and one of those runs comes right back. Got it. The curveball accounting for strikeout number 6 for Matt Moore. It's back to a postseason. And Pence has a base hit up the middle. Finally something to show for some really good at-bats by Hunter Pence in this series. Here's Brandon Crawford now. A swing and a drive well hit into right. Hayward back, feeling for the wall, and it's off the top of the wall. Pence had to freeze, gets as far as third, and a booming double by Brandon Crawford puts runners in scoring position with one away. Gillespie into right center. It's down for a base hit. Here's Pence to score. Into the opposite field. Zobrist under it to make the catch. Tagging up at third is Crawford. And the Giants add on again. On a hop to third for Bryant. He goes the short way to cut down Gillespie. Not before 2 more can score for San Francisco.
By 2 different pitchers.
And Span's caught looking. It was the Javi Baez home run that was the difference. Brandon Belt with a drive into the opposite field for Ben Zobrist. And the side's retired in order for the first time by a Cub pitcher.
In the lineup.
On the ground for Crawford. And last year's Gold Glove Award winner at National League shortstop puts the finishing touches on a 1-2-3. And I'm not sure there was a lot of confidence around him back then. But another great play by Baez. 2-1 pitch to Pence is slapped to second base. And there are 2 away. 2-1 from Edwards to Crawford. That's a fair ball, playable, and David Ross is quick to jump on it and tag Crawford out. Edwards gets through. The Giants in order. Cubs down to their last 6 outs tonight. We go to the top of the 8th. Another base hit for Connor Gillespie. Make him 4 for 4 tonight. And a called strike 3 taken by Panic. They have put together a fantastic roster. Will flip to second base, and with the quick hands of Javi Baez, the double play.
That's the area you got to be careful.
And a base hit for Chris Bryant. Leadoff hitter aboard here in the top of the 9th. Ball 4. And the Cubs bring the tying run to the plate with nobody
Into you, and then you can let it go.
The 3-1. Lined into right field. That'll rattle around. Bryant scores easily. Rizzo held it third. And it's a 2-run ball game with nobody out in the 9th.
See, and that's exactly what Zobrist did. They hold it back. He stayed off the low sinkers. He waited for one that came up above the knees and you saw exactly what he was able to do. He was ready, turned and burned on it. And the Cubs are saying, not so fast. Dave Righetti going out to talk to the Giants. I guess you can say now
year against right-handed hitting during the regular season. Back up the middle and through. Rizzo scores. Here's Zobrist, and the Cubs have tied it here in the ninth.
They'll make that 2 for 2 now, Matty. Off the curveballs. He stayed right there with the pitch and took it right back up the middle.
Hayward bunting. Smith will go to second. They cut down the lead man. Throw to first is offline. Hayward's on his way to second. The go-ahead run in scoring position now. Trying to keep that go-ahead run at bay. Baez singles back up the middle. Hayward's being waved around, and Chicago has taken a 6-5 lead.
I am surprised at the pitch selection. Said it before, so it isn't like I'm saying it afterwards. This is power against power, but it should have been slider, slider, slider. These young players for the Cubs are fearless and don't give up any inch to their competitors. And the craziness continues for the Cubs in a temporary lead.
Here's David Ross. Ross sends it on the ground to Panic to Crawford for one. They get the double play, but the Giants have some work to do. 4 in the top of the ninth inning. 3 outs away from having to play a Game 5 in Chicago on Thursday night. But 4 runs in the top of the ninth inning has given them a chance to close out this series here. And it's given Aroldis Chapman a chance at redemption. And the Giants are down to their final 2 outs in the 2016 season. And the Giants are down to their final out tonight. If Chapman finishes business here, and the Chicago Cubs are moving on to the National League Championship Series. Visiting fans raising the W. Back-to-back NLCS appearances for the winningest team in baseball this year. And for the San Francisco Giants, they simply ran out of even year magic. Too much gas from Aroldis Chapman. And too much Chicago Cubs come into this series and then came to San Francisco. Watched the Giants get all kinds of momentum with the extra innings thriller last night. San Francisco was 3 outs away from forcing a Game 5, but it's the Cubs that are moving on in the postseason. Much more post-game coverage to come. We send it to Kevin Burkhardt back in our Los Angeles studios. KB, take it away.